Hello, Aries. Welcome back to the channel. Aries the Emperor here. I am back with another general reading for all of my Aries collective. If you guys are new here, welcome. This is an all Aries channel for all of my Aries placements. Cross watchers, you are welcome as well. To everyone, just take in mind that this reading may or may not resonate with you, and that is okay. Do not force the reading. Thank you to all of you guys who like, subscribe, comment, share, donate, book personal readings, shop the website. I am working to get both candle orders and personal readings out. If you would like to connect with me, all of my information is in the description box located down below, as well as tarot classes. I am conducting tarot classes. If you would like more information or to sign up, send me an email at arieslovetarot11@gmail.com. And check out my second channel, Kiss My Cosmo, where I read for all 12 signs. I just did an upload yesterday, so I plan on doing another one before the evening is over. So stay tuned or check out the message that's already there, all right? Let's jump into it. Let's see what messages come out for you guys. Like I said, just click the arrow down below, and there's everything you need to know. All right, let's get into it. I got a message in my head. You may not know this, but for some reason, I'm about to spill the beans. For a good reason. Let's say that. All right, so let's start with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Ooh, that one wanted to come out. Patience. Patience is what? A virtue, is what I was once told. All right. The number 14 may be significant to you, but this is very important. This is like the tree of life is of importance. This right here, plants right next to it. You know, and I feel like this is going to be something we all have to adopt if we haven't already, because life will show you better than it can tell you itself when it comes to that patience and slowing down and needing to take your time and needing to dot your I's and needing to cross your T's. It's very important, you know, and even when you're working and building up to something, you know, don't jump the gun. Don't rush the process. You know, that's a reason why you're going through it. You know, that's a reason why when you get to the finish line, you got the in-between story that's just as juicy as when you started and how you finished, you know. And also I'm getting, you know, it's not how you start the race, it's how you finish it. So don't ever forget that. I don't care if you fucked up the first few times or you fail the first couple laps, you know, go stitch yourself up and go get back out there and finish. It's a lot of people expecting you not to finish, Aries. But I know you are. Wisdom. Because you have this. You have that book. You have the guidance. Hell, you helping write it. You help create it. You know, so sign your John Hancock proudly. Make your section of the book memorable. Most importantly for yourself, so you can look back on that and be proud of yourself and feel good about yourself. Accelerated motion. All right, this could be an energy. Like I said, I've been getting an energy of something coming in hot, coming in heavy for some of you guys. And it just may be a switch in energy, but a necessary switch in energy. You know, like when the light is off in the house, you wake up early in the morning, it's real dark, and then you got to flip the light on, and yeah, you're blinded. You can barely see. You know, that's the energy that Spirit is trying to get you to put out there. Not only wake them up, but wake yourself up. Stop yourself in your own tracks. And marvel at what you are. You know, you wake up in the morning and look in the mirror like, hey, I know you. And guess what? I'm going to take care of you if don't nobody else do. I used to take my lipstick and when I was a teenager, and I would write like affirmations on my bathroom mirror, and my dad would notice me doing it or whatever, and he was just like kind of shocked, but still, like, I guess it inspired him, like it put him in a good energy just to know, just to read. And I forgot what I had put up there, but I wrote it in like this bright pink lipstick, and I kind of did it in cursive and put like a XOXO at the end. um but like I said, little things like that will change your whole energy, change your whole day, your mindset, put things into perspective for you to set up for that recognition and that reward and that win. All right, let's jump into the tarot. And look who's greeting us at the door. The Magician is what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. So we're going to use the green foil tarot deck today. All right, nice and bright money green, that beautiful jade color. Ooh, and that worshipful devil. All right, we got the Devil, Capricorn energy, the King of Cups, Cancer energy to come out, and the Page of Cups. Oh, somebody would like to see you break down in tears. Somebody would like to see you embarrassed. Somebody doesn't like the fact that you're able to laugh at yourself, or you're able to make a mistake and not go cower in a corner and hide from the entire world. You still gonna show up to the next family gathering or the party or the family reunion or whatever it is that you invited to or is necessary for you to be in the same room with. That irritates people's spirit. How dare you show up and show up looking that good and that replenished, that refreshed? Excuse me? How did you think I was going to show up? You know, the devil was only big because you make them big. But when you strip that power from people, when you tell it like a TI is, then what is there left for anybody to say or do? Okay, well, no, we're going to take all of these. I was going to say this too many, but we're taking them all today because the devil got the nerve to try and show up. And I've been saying this lately. A lot of people have been saying this to me lately. Like how the devil is busy, you know, and me personally, you know, behind the scenes, I haven't been sharing everything. You know, I've lost someone that was very near and dear to my heart. And we will be laying her to rest on tomorrow. So, you know, like I said, y'all aren't the only ones, you know, at this time or just in general. You know, life is going to hit us all in ways that are unimaginable to us. And I can barely even talk, but I guarantee you I'm finna get this message out one way or another. But, you know, it's just things that are unimaginable are going to happen and are happening around us, you know, especially as we mature. And I feel like that devil energy there is there to see how we're going to handle it. You know what I mean? To see if we're going to go back to old ways. And just to see how well we are dealing with our triggers and our traumas and our PTSD, you know. But the King of Cups says that you're doing a hell of a job, you know, dealing with people who call themselves trying to get a rise up out of you with this Page of Cups energy. You're going to have to go get a bigger cup and a damn sure way bigger fish for me to even look in this direction. Is what you're giving them, Aries. Temperance. There's that patience right here. Be patient with yourself. You ain't got time to worry about nobody else. Like I said, you drinking your water, you hydrating yourself, then that's the best wealth that you can give yourself, or at least begin to give yourself. Temperance is like that pep talk that you have inside your head. That's God's spirit talking to you. It's what this temperance is giving me. It's something very personal. Something that you got to wander off to yourself to receive that message. where you got to step outside of your mind and yourself and let the spirit attach to its source. Because that's where the message comes through first. And then it trickles down subconscious to an idea, to visualizing, to putting on paper, to putting it to work. Page of Swords. Chariot, Cancer energy. And the Almighty Four Wands, Aries energy. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of y'all do got that devilish spirit chasing you. Might be on your heels, but it's something that's throwing rocks back there, you know, knocking them off track and knocking them off course, just so you can have another celebratory moment. You know how they say ignorance is bliss? Just so you could be blind to what's really out there that's up against you. And it's just like if you only knew. But spirit don't want you to experience it, doesn't want you to be touched with that. So like I said, even if it's a small thing to you, you never know how big it is to somebody else. This may not apply to everyone, but this energy of somebody is here through the long haul for you. This is to me, the Chariot and the Four Wands is like ride or die energy. Whether that's a friend, a relationship, just a bond. It's like not even the devil can break this up. And this could be between you and spirit, you and God. You in a love for something, you know, something that you enjoy to do, a pastime. So we got Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Cancer, and Aries out here on the spread, in the spread. Ooh, Empress. Taurus energy. Taurus, Libra energy. All right, we got the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Wands, Leo and Virgo energy. Ace of Swords is what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. You are going to make someone so happy. So you're going to make somebody so proud. You are someone's savior, or you are going to be. You're going to be the empress to someone's emperor, the empress to someone's king. Like you're the light, Aries, the truth. This is an energy to rejoice in. And it's far from needing validation. It's walking in the room and people see the light before you even open the door to walk over the threshold. You know what I'm saying? Nine of Pentacles. And this is something, if you have lost, this is something that you can very well gain back. Maybe not in the same way as before. Maybe not with the same crowd or in the same area. But it is something definitely This is just like a fruitful garden. That is you. And I've probably said before, all of the wrong things like to attack gardens, right? And you have to fight them out of them. I mean, out of your garden, so that you can make sure that, you know, what you've worked hard to grow is not damaged. I feel like this is energy as well. When you pull away, people notice your value even more. They may be hush about it, but trust me, when you start to get a little quiet, especially if you're the type of energy where normally, like I said, you can cause a ruckus without even saying a word, if you felt like it. Hell, Aries, I feel like if you've ever seen those movies, I think A Bronx Tale is the one that stands out in my mind the most, where the biker boys like came through town and they were being disrespectful, and they went into the bar, and Sonny and all his guys ended up showing up, locking the doors, and they just had a big ass brawl, a bar fight. Aries, I feel like you have the power to start things like that. Not saying you need to. Let's think about it in a positive way. But it's just that type of energy to where even the devil himself be shaking in his boots, following behind you. And this could be, when I say the devil, this could be in the eyes of an individual or just an entity in general. Because the temperance is definitely some type of holy divine energy that is with you and daily on most occasions. The Empress is somebody that's protected, masculine or feminine. What I say? 10 of Swords. Yeah. A divine, holy entity, a guidance, angel, ancestor with you on a daily basis. Because look at this, 10 of Swords. Why would somebody want to do this? And this is, I haven't used this deck in forever, but what, the last two readings I think I did, this came out. Yeah, this is intimidation. And people chopping you down. One branch at a time. Not knowing how big of a tree you actually are. You will never be chopped down. You have success on your name. You have favor. And that may stress others out. This may not apply to everyone. This could be a loss of some sort, like a death, a miscarriage, or just in general, like just the loss of someone. This could be a decline in health. All right, we have the Eight of Swords and the Death. Like I said, literally, or the end of something. The end of you and someone, you and just you not being mentally somewhere anymore, and that being just the death of your old self. This could be the end of a destructive period. And like I said, like I've been saying, the end of just giving a fuck. Life is too short to be in this Eight of Swords. This is somebody that can like dish it but can't take it. This is somebody that may do a lot of talking, but really on the inside, what they say is not how they really feel, especially about themselves. So this could be an energy of projection onto you with the Ten of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, if I can get it together. You know, it's just like people may think they can make things harder for you, or this energy feels like they can make things harder for you, not realizing you're still going to get through. Hard or not. I'm sure the bar exam is hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure, you know, getting your PhD or your master's, that's not an easy task. But guess what, Aries? You up for the challenge. All right? With this Knight of Wands, Leo energy is what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. And for that reason, I'm going to leave this reading here. Hit that like and subscribe button for more messages from me. I'll catch you later. Ciao.